Give me the gun, Catherine. You don't even know how to use it.
I mean it, Alistair. Don't even try coming closer.
Just calm down. Your bluff is amusing, but quite lame. You don't have what it takes to take a human life.
How interesting, Alistair. Since you're not human, you're a cold-blooded monster who has destroyed more people than I can name. Well, guess what? It's over. I'm not gonna let you do this anymore. Someone has to stop you. And who better than the woman you've tortured and abused all these years?
Get off it, will you? You're not gonna use that. You're too scared, far too weak. You always have been. You couldn't even stand a little stress in our marriage to stay with your own children. No, you were so lily-livered you had to sneak off in the middle of the night with a company employee. You left your son and daughter high and dry.
I had no choice. Sorry. Oh. Dios mío. That was a gunshot.
Sounded like it came from the library.
Catherine. Oh my God. That's my gun. Damn, Catherine took it.
Father!
Mrs. Wheeler.
Dios mío.
Hey, don't touch the gun. Anyone. I'll call 911.
Father and Mrs. Wheeler, they're dead.
No!
This is Luis Lopez Fitzgerald. We need an ambulance over at the Crane Mansion ASAP. There have been gunshots. We have 2 people.
Oh my God, she's alive.
Oh, thank goodness. Is she wounded?
I don't think so.
Wait a minute. And all this blood. Oh my God, it's my father's. My father's dead.
Oh my God.
Alistair?
What happened here? Who shot Alistair?
No, we heard a gunshot from the living room. We came to see what happened and found my wife and Mr. Crane on the floor.
Well, who are you? They're the Wheelers. They're friends of the family from Mexico.
It's like Mr. Wheeler said. We were all in the living room and we heard a gunshot and we came to investigate.
His vitals are weak.
I'm getting weaker, I hope.
I'm Dr. Russell. This man has a bullet wound to the chest. He's lost a lot of blood. We're gonna have to do emergency surgery if we're gonna keep him from losing any more.
We'll transport him to the hospital right away.
No, we don't have time for that. We've got to remove the bullet and stop it from hemorrhaging ourselves. Here.
What?
Could you get me a surgical field kit and a gurney that will be stable enough to do surgery on?
All right, now, Catherine, tell me what happened. We need to make up a plausible cover story to tell the police.
Well, I'd come to Alistair to kill him. Which is when you found us together earlier.
I knew it. You were lying before about wanting to go back to him.
Of course I was lying. I'd never choose to be with Alistair over you, Martin. And the only reason that I said that I would go back to him and be his wife is because I thought it was the only way to save our children. But then he said that he was going to kill Luis anyway, and I was not going to let him do that. You'd already lost Antonio because of Alistair. I was not going to let him kill Luis, too. So I told him the deal was off. He mocked me for standing up to him. He didn't believe me. He didn't take me seriously. So I pulled the gun and we struggled. I pulled the trigger and I shot him.
Okay. Now listen to me. You can't admit to pulling the trigger. If Alistair dies, you could go to prison for murder.
I wonder how Father got shot.
I think that's what Sam's about to find out.
All right, listen. Here's what you say. You say that Alistair tried to rape you at gunpoint. You fought back, and the gun accidentally went off. Okay?
Mrs. Wheeler, I need to talk to you a little bit about what happened in the library.
Of course, Chief Bennett.
How did Alistair end up being shot? Look, I don't want to alarm you, Mrs. Wheeler, but if Alistair dies as a result of his wounds, and depending on the circumstances of the shooting, this could become a murder investigation.
It's not necessary to investigate anything, Chief Bennett. I can tell you exactly what happened. I shot Alistair Crane.
Accidentally?
No. I shot Alistair with every intention of killing him.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. You admit to deliberately shooting Alistair?
I do, Chief Bennett. I just wish that I'd aimed better. I would have saved Dr. Russell from going to all this trouble.
Excuse me, Chief Bennett, sir. Could I please have a few moments alone with my wife?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Katherine, what are you doing? If Alistair dies, you'll be arrested for murder. You could go to prison for the rest of your life, sweetheart. You could get the death penalty.
I don't care, Martin, anymore. I did what I had to do to protect Luis. And you, Martin, your family, my children, all the people we love so much. I meant what I said to Chief Bennett. If I had the chance to shoot Alistair again, I would shoot to kill. Alistair is a monster. He has to die.
If Alistair does die,
I may die as well.